Hello and welcome to another episode of the Liverpool Dream. Before we take a look at what's been going on since last game, it's time for the Champions League draw. Time to find out what teams we get in a group. And we are the highest seeded as you can be. And that means we can't get PSG, Juve, Bayern, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Sporting Lisbon, I guess it is. And Zenit. But there's a lot of quality teams here. As you know, this is the Champions League. And it's going to be really interesting to see what team we will get in a group. So let's start to draw here. First Zenit, SLB, and it's us. We are in Group C. Bayern Munich, Chelsea, PSG, Real Madrid, and Juve. And now for the second seeds, let's see where they end up. Man City with Zenit. That means we can still get Barcelona and Atletico and Dortmund, a lot of good teams. Leverkusen Group B, and now let's see Group C. Who will it be? Atletico, of course, one of the best teams. And they, if I remember things right, they didn't manage to win the league last season, but they were extremely close, and I feel like they were like leading almost up to until the last few rounds. So they have a very, very, very good team. And Arsenal and Bayern Munich, Barcelona and Chelsea, Shakhtar and PSG, Dortmund and Real Madrid, and Porto and Juve. A lot of good teams here. So now I'm just going to get going here. We'll see. Dnipro, kind of don't know them. They are from the Ukrainian Premier League. And my knowledge of the Ukrainian league is not the best. But I mean, if they are in Champions League and they are seeded in the third round, I mean, they can't be that bad. And let's see what will be the last team in our group then. Ludogorets. They have been doing like Champions League a few times. But yeah, this is the way the Champions League groups looks for the 2017-2018 season. A lot of good teams in there, but I feel like we definitely should be favorites to reach a top 2 position here. Definitely, and of course our goal is without any doubt to go through to the next round. So let's move forward. First off, since last episode, Markovic has left us, and as you can see, he left pretty cheap compared to his value. But the reason for me selling him, even though I got paid pretty low, was that he was my third option. He wouldn't get much play time, would make him his value decline even more. And I got a deal where I'm getting a lot of the selling on money. So if they, first off, I get some other bonuses. But if they sell him on, I will get if they sell him for 40 mil, I will get a bunch of that. So I still think it was the best according to the situation. And we've been playing a few games since the Newcastle game. First off, we got destroyed against Leverkusen in Euro Super Cup. And the reason for us getting destroyed is basically I didn't care about Euro Super Cup. I was using U21 players. Like, for example, all my defenders and the goalie was U21 players, so backup players and so on. So shit happens when we play like that, but at least the youngsters get some value, first team experience. Then we got a win against Aston Villa, and then at home against Leicester. And as you might have seen, Firmino, he has been scoring a lot. He has been scoring so much that he is actually topping the top goal scorers right now. He's topping average rating, and he is the one who's most man of the match So Firmino is having a fantastic start to the season with 4 goals in 3 games. Hopefully he can keep that one up. But as you might see, today's game will probably be a lot tougher because we're up against Chelsea. And if you've been following the Liverpool Dream, you know that Chelsea have been dominating the league. Right now they're top of the table, but we are close behind. But last season they completely destroyed everything. They won it with a huge margin, and the season before they won 2. So they've won the league every single season since the Liverpool Dream started. But we are playing at home right now, and if we could manage to take 3 points in this game, we get definitely a well-needed advantage against them. So enough talking, let's submit the team. Oh, let's take a look at the team first that we're going to be using. This is the team that we will be using, and for the defense, we have quite a few injuries with Klein, Ree, both out, and they are of course 2 of our best defenders. And Oxford, he just got back from an injury, so he's lacking a lot of match fitness. And even Sako just got back from an injury, lacking match fitness. We probably might loan out Oxford actually, because I got an offer for him from Reading, and Reading is a Premiership side. And in my team, he will just be rotating, probably be the 4th option, because I will probably prioritize this youngster instead of him, which means it's better for me to loan him out if he gets to play regular at the Premiership level. But yeah, that's basically it. This is the way we're going to start. Going to use a bit more defensive central midfielders, because we have such a strong Chelsea. But instead of like Tillemans or something like that, but I think we're going to need it. And then Barbosa is starting his first game of the season. He also just got back from like both injury and playing for Brazil and a lot of things. It's going to be his first game of the season, and he is like lacking everything that's called match fitness. So we will see if for how long he's going to last this game, but that's it. So let's submit the team then, so we can move forward. But yeah, Chelsea is a lot of quality, and as you can see, there's a strong team, and hopefully we can manage, because they are the favorites. But if you can take 3 points here, those 3 points is going to be extremely valuable when it comes to fighting for the top spots in the league. So this is Liverpool versus Chelsea at Anfield in the English Premier League. And yeah, especially our defense is a bit weak for this game, but nothing we can do about it. But of course, when we play like a quality team like Chelsea, that could be very punishing. And yep, we just got raped. We're playing for like 25 seconds when that happens. That was some really shitty defending, leaving Hazard alone there. So worst case scenario when it comes to the start of a game. Definitely a worst case scenario. But the good news is we have a lot of time left. Hopefully we can pick it up a notch. And yeah, we have a lot of time. But there's another highlight for Chelsea, and I don't like it. Moreno. Why do you do that? But a good challenge there by Sturridge. Daniel Sturridge, but he's very alone here. Oh, whoa, Daniel Sturridge. Oh, that was a good challenge. Created it all by himself. But Chelsea is definitely completely dominating the possessions. Let's go for a bit more standard instructions here, because obviously we're not in a great position to control the game. And here's Daniel Sturridge again. Daniel Sturridge. Ooh! Could it be a penalty? And Daniel Sturridge taking it himself. And he's the best penalty taker we have on the pitch, but he's pretty shitty. So I'm kind of nervous right now. But he shoots and he scores. Daniel Sturridge with his first goal of the season, and we are back in this. Daniel Sturridge with the equalizer. But yeah, that's definitely a weakness in our team because we don't have any good penalty takers since Balotelli left. Milner back to Rulli. Talking about Rulli, we got a weird offer from, I think it was Man City. They made an offer for him where like they offer like 10 million less than he's worth. Like, why would we let go our number one keeper who's not transfer listed for a lot less than his value? But Hazard is having a great game, and of course he's on our right side, and our right side is where we have two of our backup players. Like, we have that young U21 player that's playing because of the Reece injury, and we also have Flanagan. So they are really taking use that we have two of our weaker players in defense to the right side, because that basically means Christmas for Hazard. So yeah, a bit unlucky that all the players that we have injured is basically players that play on the same side. But yeah, I'm gonna tell them that we expect something else when we are going out attacking in the second half, because this is not okay by any means. It's not okay. Actually, I'm going to change this instruction because, I mean, with that weaker defense, we actually probably shouldn't be playing out of defense. But this is not going well. This is not going well at all. So what can we do here? What can we change? I guess we need to get some more creativity on the pitch. So let's bring in Tillmans instead of Milner. Tillmans is going to be an advanced playmaker, of course. Barbosa is starting to get tired. It's time for Sikovic. And we are going to try to play a bit more direct action. Oh, why can't we create anything? Come on, guys. This is not okay. It's time to step it up even more. What we want to change here. I feel like we are going to go for two strikers. Let's bring in Klose as an advanced forward. And of course, we're going to be overloading for the last few minutes here. Let's go route one. And yeah, basically this. Let's have a team talk. Passionate. Push forward. Come on, guys. Like, nothing has happened for like 30 minutes in the game. What's up with this? Come on, guys. This is not okay. And here's Flanagan with throw-in. Lucas Leiva. Going for Moreno. And, well, it was a decent try, I guess. But it looks like this game is going to end in a shitty way. And of course, they are not in a hurry right now. Taking it so very slowly. So very slowly. And I'm not happy at all. Looks like we still haven't managed to caught Chelsea. Was hoping for an improvement compared to last season. but there's still a lot of left of the season, and we are using a lot of younger players, and hopefully they can actually improve during the season. Because I'm not happy with this result, not at all, but it was against the favorites for the league title, so hopefully it's not an indication for the rest of the season. Just it's a small bump on the road, and hopefully we can bounce back with a few victories. And if you take a look at the schedule here, you can see we have Man United in the next game, and Man United has had a pretty weak start of the season, but we know that they are a good team, so probably not going to be that easy. And then this Champions League time, we got drawn against Watford in the Capital One Cup, and I don't care about Capital One Cup. We'll use a weaker team. And we're starting also with probably the two weaker teams here in the Champions League, so we should have a good chance on getting a decent start in the Champions League. But that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, make sure you press that subscribe button. It definitely helps me out, and I'll see you during the next episode.